going on, guys? It is Wednesday, so I finally got a day off throughout the week. So we're going to do a whole lot of errands. About to hit the gym now real quick. Then I'm going to go pick up Danny. Got to go check out a car. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it, but anyways, we'll do that. Take him suit shopping, which is pretty fun. So that was actually a clown that we ran over just up near Craigieburn where we live. What's going on, guys? I'm going to make this really quick because you shouldn't record and drive. About to hit the gym, oh my god, I almost had a car accident. So we're about to hit the gym, about to do legs. What I'm going to do is run you through what I go through, because I've had back problems for the last few years. Run you through sort of a lot of the warm-ups and a lot of the stretches I do before I even start squatting. I don't even squat heavy at all. But anyways, go into my working sets of squats, take you through the warm-up, the stretches, and some stuff I do to avoid sort of excess back pain. You just know you're a serious gym goer when you've got your lanyard on your neck. Oh yeah. Alright, what's going on, guys? Ada with the commentary again. So today I'm going to talk about how I go into squatting. So I've had back problems for about a few years now, and I've never really squatted too much during that time. So I'm just getting back into it now, guys, and what you'll see me doing here is the warm-up I did. I was on that bike for about 10 minutes, so I got my legs really warmed up and activated. And then here I'm doing a glute / ITB stretch. If you don't know too much about that, I definitely suggest looking into it, especially if you have back pain, in particular lower back pain. And so what I'm doing here, guys, you'll see me do a fair few stretches during this video, and it's really to help loosen up the back more than anything, especially right now. You'll see me here, it's almost like an ab exercise with lower abs, but what I really want to do is create that curve. And here again, stretching that lower back, because mainly back problems is muscles just off center to your back, so on the sides of your spine. It's called your QLs or quadratus lumborums. And they really need to loosen up before you're doing any sort of exercise. You'll see here that we get interrupted. Emergency. That happened sort of at the start of the session. Everyone was outside. Everyone was actually complaining because it was just a drill. As you got let back in, we're back in. As you're seeing here, guys, you see me doing more similar stretches to stretch the lower back. So take note, I always mix this in for about a minute between each working set and even warm-up sets. Here, guys, as you'll see here, not only do I reach down straight towards my feet, you would have seen me go to the sides as well. As I said, because the muscles generally that cause the back pain that are tight are on the sides of your spine, you also need to move on that angle. Here, guys, I'm really trying to also loosen up my hip area. So these are my adductors, because people, we sit down a lot, whether it be at work, whether it be in the car, in bed, or whatever it is, and we don't stretch them out too much, and that can, because of all that tightness, that can actually cause a lot of the back pain that we actually have. So you'll see a correlation through all the warm-ups that I do, even with these warm-up sets. The big focus is to really loosen up my hips on the inside and outsides, as well as my lower back. And as you see here, I'm doing sort of like a squat pulse at the bottom of my squat. And what I'm doing is really just pushing out my knees as well, so driving them out diagonally. And then really trying to open up those hips in that sort of groin area. So I know that sounds funny, but that's really where there's so much going on there that we don't sort of focus on, that gets tight. And because of all this tightness around the hips on the inside and the outside and our lower back, it causes all these back problems and all this tightness. So again, you see here me not only just reaching down to my feet, but also going towards an angle, reaching over to the opposite side. And what you can do is you would have seen me sort of pivoting my hip and just really sort of working out the angle where I touch my feet and bend down over to, and that can really get the best stretch in your back. Alright, guys, all those warm-up sets basically take me about sort of 12 to 18 minutes of straight sort of no rest, because I'm not going heavy, because it's just the bar that I was warming up with, and in between I was just stretching, doing some mobility work. You don't really get tired, so you can do that straight. And then after all of that, I finally get into sort of these half working sets. That's only those green plates that you see on the side. I told you I don't do heavy. They're only 10 kilos. So here I'm only squatting 40 kilos. The real focus is really just focus on pushing my knees out, as I was saying before, driving them out. And then really doing that squat pulse down the bottom and opening up those hips. And I really just want to work on my ability, so getting good range of motion. So here I finally get into my working squats. As I said, I don't lift a lot. I'm only doing working sets here at about 60 kilos. Can I lift more? Absolutely yes. Is that important? No. More importantly, guys, is to really deal with your back problems. Stay into routine, stay into exercising. You don't want that to be detrimental. So as you would have noticed as well, I didn't go too much into technique coaching. That's because I've already done a total instructional video on that. I'll link that in the description for you guys if that's what you're after. Otherwise, thanks for watching so far and enjoy the rest of the video.
They can imitate you, but they can't duplicate you. Cause you
Come on, mate.
I didn't wanna write a song, cause I didn't want anyone thinking.
What's going on? We just got to North End. Danny, what are you going to stare at the camera for?
Because you just want to stare at the camera or
Also,
what?
guys, should I tell him?
Yeah, tell him. I can tell him, yeah. Tell him.
Oh! So I don't know if you guys know, I'm also doing, I'll start this brand, regular. We'll bring it back out for this summer. And we're just going to find a place where we can do a photo.
That's sick,
I
man.
think we found the spot.
That's mad.
So I gained probably like 2 to 3 kilos after comp. So I went to Sumo Salads. I want to get something clean. But then we got Asian foods. We ready?
Yeah, man. Sure.
Here she is, the money maker. Oh yeah, outfit on point.
Oh, that goes. Fuck, it's so shit.
So I did that this morning, so I was pretty. Oh damn!